Hi friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Juan. I'm a yarn addict, hence the name Juan the Yarn Addict, and I want to thank each and every one of you guys for stopping by to check out my video today. This is a yarn and crochet channel where we talk about all things yarn and all things crochet, so if that interests you, sit back and watch this video because today, my friends, I offer you another episode of our podcast, Yarn Talk and All the Things. So, before I get into the actual episode, I want to start off this episode by thanking every single person that attended my live yesterday. If you're just happening upon my channel now, as of the date of this video, February the 5th, 2024, I had a live yesterday. And it was the first time that my mom attended the live without me having to ask her. She reached out to me before 6 p.m. and said, Juan, take me to the makes room. I want to do TV. It's her way of saying, I want to be on your show. So, of course, I brought her in, no problems, and she had such a good time. The audience received her with such open arms, and she was there to collect on all those hugs and things like that. She spent the entire day reading all the comments and all the things. And when I came home from work, she said, Juan, look at what they said, look at what they said. So she was proud as punch. And I just want to thank you. My mom is my best friend. She's also my most vulnerable spot. So the fact that, I presented her to you guys on my yarn channel, and you guys have received her so well, I just owe you guys, a debt of gratitude. Thank you so much for that. That means the world to me, that you guys put smiles on her face and things like that. So thank you so much. So there's that. The next thing I want to talk about, friends, is what Matt has on his head. So Matt, this is Matt. If you're happening upon my channel for the first time, Matt means makes all the things. So that's Matt. And Matt is wearing the Vintage Vibes beanie. That was actually made from an episode of Spin the Wheel for a Beanie. And yeah, if you're from the Gen X era, then you would understand the colorways and why I chose them. If you're not, well then you automatically refer this to a fall beanie or a Rasta beanie with different colors. Just some of the comments that I've read. Some of many, but in either case, that is okay. I love that. I love the different interpretations because what may mean one thing to me may also mean 10 other things to 10 different people. So, totally okay. I love it. In either case, please check out that tutorial. It is on my channel. Vintage Vibes Beanie. Okay. So, next, coffee talk. So, here's my cup of coffee. I have it in tow. Hey, sunshine. So, I said it before, I'll say it again. I do have a Buy Me a Coffee link that supports my caffeine addiction as well as this channel. It's not necessary. You don't have to do it, but it is greatly appreciated if you do. And when you do, you have the option of leaving a comment, which in turn I will share with everyone on the YouTube streets unless you specifically say please don't share. So for today, I have two comments. One from Jeanette B, and she writes, Hi Juan, love your channel. You are a positive and informative yarnie. I'm addicted on watching a yarn addict. I need your expertise though. I would like to make my friends male summer crochet shirts and need to know what brand/blend to use. I'm assuming cotton, but would a cotton/acrylic blend work? My buddies live in Puerto Vallarta, and so sunny adaptable fiber is a must. Also, do you have pattern suggestions, or should I peruse Ravelry/Pinterest, etc.? Keep up the positivity and happy reviews. Tell your mom hey, and hope to see you both soon. So first and foremost, cotton, yes, 100%. Mexico, yeah, that's definitely a must, cotton. But now, what type of cotton, right? Because there are cottons that don't really feel comfortable against the skin, and then there's ones that feel amazing next to the skin. So, definitely play around with that. But yes, cotton is definitely it. I would check Pima cotton. I would do a Google search for that. Premier Yarns sells Pima cotton. I would look at that. I'm an affiliate. Check me out. Yeah. Shameless plug. Had to do it. Also, too, check out bamboo cotton. That's another soft one. So definitely look into that. And as for patterns and things, before going to Pinterest, before doing all of that, Ravelry, I would go to Crystal over at Bag a Day Crochet. She's got an amazing repertoire of different patterns and things. Anything you can think of, she's got hundreds of them. So check out her catalog, see what she's got, and I'm sure something will pique your interest. But if not, in that rare event that you can't find what you're looking for from her channel, then I would go to Ravelry and then use Pinterest as a last resort. I just see more people posting on Pinterest than, I see more people posting on Ravelry than Pinterest, in terms of what you're looking for, in my opinion. So yeah, there's that. And if you have any further questions, email me, hookedcreations123@gmail.com, and I will do what I can. But I also say all of that to say, several videos ago, up until now, I have been purchasing cottons and things like that on the side, and I plan on rolling out patterns this spring. So I try to roll out things that coincide with the weather. So warmer weather, lighter clothes. So that's kind of my mind frame. I am putting together some things behind the scenes. So in the event that you're still around looking for patterns and things when the weather gets a little warmer, check me out. So there's that. Again, thank you for your comments. Next, we have a comment from Catherine. Catherine writes, Juan, I love you and your mom. My grandmother crocheted until we lost her at 103. 103 years old. That's amazing. Beautiful life. My mom is alive at 90. Wow. They are both special like your mom. Bless you both. So, I mean, what can I say to that? Amazing. You're absolutely right. You know, my mom is special. Both of your people are special. When people live long, full lives like that, it's great. I can only hope that, I'm just as blessed and I live that long as well. But if not, we live every day to the fullest. That's kind of what we need to do, right? Carpe diem. In any case, thank you so much for the comment. Regardless of what it is, I appreciate anything that comes my way. I really do. So thank you for that. So those are the comments for today. Let me take another swig of my coffee, guys. Sorry. I need that. I've been talking all day. Okay. So there is that. The next thing I want to share with you guys is a yarn buy, but give me 1 second. I got to grab the other bag. Brief pause. I'll be right back. And I'm back. So we have two stores to share. My first one here is Walmart. In Delaware, we cannot use plastic bags, so we bring our own bags to the Walmarts. And if you haven't been around, I've said this before, so I'm going to say it again. On Sundays, I go shopping for my groceries at Walmart, and part of my routine is I go down the yarn aisle. And every Sunday, I come out of there with at least one skein of something. Even if I have a lot of it, I have to come out with one thing. It's part of my addiction. It calms me down. I don't know why, but yes, loaf of bread, a skein. Next week I get some juice, a skein. Something, a skein. I have to come out of there with yarn, or else I feel like I haven't done my shopping. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to share the yarn here. So first I want to share, I got some mandala cakes. I have tons of mandala cakes, but I don't have this colorway. So it's Ghidorah. I don't know why I don't have this, friends. It's got purple, it's got the greens and the grays and taupes and all the things. Love that. So anyway, I'm going to share this with you. Let me turn it around. And I'm going to tell you all the things. So it's 5.3 ounces. It's 150 grams. 590 yards, 540 meters. It's 100% acrylic, machine washable and dryable, friends. It is a light 3-weight yarn. They recommend a 5mm crochet hook. And look at that color story. Isn't that great? The greens going into the taupes, the purples, the aqua, and the gray. I mean, that is everything. I love this. I don't know why I didn't get this sooner. I'm going to make a shawl out of that. Or a scarf. Anyway, the next one is a restock. So I love Mandala Ombre. I have every colorway, and I recently gave some away on a giveaway, so I had to restock it because I keep every colorway in my house at all times. So I have 3 cakes of the Mandala Ombre in the colorway Cool. Let me put one down and share one with you. So here's that one. Super nice. It is a medium 4-weight yarn, 5.3 ounces at 150 grams. It's 344 yards at 315 meters. It's 100% acrylic. It's machine washable and dryable. And yeah, it's, oh, I'm sorry, they also recommend a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook. Perfect. Look at that. Isn't that nice? My favorite part about this is the taupes. The way it plays in between the light and the dark. That's my favorite part, actually. So, yeah, I made a scarf out of this. A triangle scarf, my ribbed ombre scarf. It's on my channel. There's a tutorial for it. It was my very first tutorial. Yes, I was extremely nervous during that tutorial, but it turned out really well. I was very proud of myself for doing that. Tutorials are very hard, guys. You can hear the other content creators. You know, doing a tutorial is very challenging, but very fun if you enjoy doing that type of thing. I do. I love a challenge. So, yeah, these are challenging to do tutorials, but they're lots of fun. And that was my first one, and I'll never forget it. And, yeah, the product came out so nice. Check out that video as well. Okay? So, next, I have some cotton. I was just talking about it. So I have some Mainstays cotton, friends. So nice. So this is Mainstays 100% cotton yarn. This colorway here is called Opaline Green. So nice. I love that. It's 180 yards, 165 meters, 3.5 ounces at 100 grams. They recommend a 5 millimeter crochet hook. It is a medium 4 yarn. Let's see, machine washable and dryable. It's 100% cotton. Super nice. And it comes with a pattern on the inside. A chevron baby blanket is literally printed on the other side of this label. So that colorway is Opaline Green. This colorway here, it's white, but it's Arctic white. And this colorway here is Brownstone. I love this color. I'm going to think of like 10 different things to make with that. And then this one here is Soft Silver. So nice. I love that. So I got these guys, not because of what I just said about the spring and things like that. So Lucas over at Lucas Yarns did his first tutorial. And he put out a tutorial for Lucas's favorite dishcloths, I believe it was called. And so I'm a yarnie supporting another yarnie, so I'm going to make his dishcloths, and I wanted to get some cotton to go with it. So that's what these are for. And with whatever's left, I'm going to play with it and do some things. I don't know what yet, but this is me supporting my fellow content creator friend, Lucas Yarns. Please check out his channel. Okay, so I will link his channel to this video, friends. Yes, so there is that. Next, I have a Michael's Yarn Buy, friends. Listen, I'm in there at least twice a week. I can't stay away from the place. I just can't. Like my Sunday skeins at Walmart. I have to get a skein or else my shopping is not complete. My week is not complete if I don't stop at Michael's at least once. So, listen, I don't need yarn. I go in there because I'm a yarn addict, right? There's worse addictions, okay? My addiction is yarn, and I am okay with that. Listen, I am a yarn addict by every sense of the word. I don't call myself that just for the sake of calling myself that. Ask my friends that go shopping with me. Nancy will vouch for me because she's a yarn addict herself. So, I mean, we were 2 peas in a pod when we went shopping. And I'm like that all the time. So there's that. Anyway, I want to show you some yarn from Michaels. I'm actually taking the stuff out of the bag because I was looking for this. So I put out a stitch tutorial recently. I think it was my last one, the diagonal shells stitch. I used this colorway. It shows pink or like a blush on the camera, but the actual colorway is clay ombre. Now Michaels has a pink ombre. It's a lot brighter and lighter than this, but I was surprised to read in the comments of that tutorial that people were assuming that it was pink yarn, but in all actuality it's not. Yeah, it's just how the camera picked up the color. In either case, this is a medium 4-weight yarn, friends. It's 214 ounces. I'm sorry, wrong. 214 yards, 4 ounces, 196 meters, 120 grams. It's a medium 4-weight yarn. They recommend a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook, a US I9, 100% acrylic, machine wash cold, tumble dry low. Do not iron. It's very squishy. I love my loops and threads. I talk about loops and threads all the time. Like, I should be the loops and threads ambassador. I put so many people onto loops and threads. It's crazy. I love it. I love the yardage. I love the full weight of the 4. I love the full 4-weight yarn. I love how it feels on my hands. I mean, listen, there are finer yarns, yes. But the best bang for the buck, my friends, is this, in my very humble opinion. Now, listen, I will tell you Hobby Lobby's yarn. I love this yarn. Super squishy. It gives me all the things. And I would actually put that yarn over this yarn. However, that yarn is $4.99. This yarn is $4.49, 50 cents cheaper, and it's always on sale. This sale is buy one, get one half off. So, yeah, there's that. I mean, I'm not paying $4.99 or even $4.49. So this is the best bang for the buck for the quality and all the things. So this trumps that, in my opinion, when it comes to cost effectiveness. I love saving a penny, and I love stretching it as far as it could go. So anyway, clay ombre. I got a couple of skeins of that. And next, so I have taupe ombre, but hear me out. So I've been waiting for this to be in stock for over a year. Like last year, is when I first realized they even had this colorway. And it was always out of stock and they would never get it in. And when I tried to order online, I could not get it. And so I was in the store, I saw it. They had 12 skeins on the rack, and I took all 12. I cleaned them out, friends. I was so happy about it that I bought every single thing that they had on the shelf, and the ladies were looking at me like, what is he doing with all of that yarn? And I told them, I am a yarn addict. I am on YouTube. Come see me. I'm buying all the yarn, and I'm going to do all the things. They stood there laughing at me, but I was serious. So serious. So my plan, and I have a plan, I am going to do a corner-to-corner blanket with these yarns. So I only have 12. I need 12 more. So I am going to wait until I get all 24, because that's how much I need for the size blanket that I'm using. And I'm going to do a C2C, and I'm going to let the yarn just do the talking and all the things. I've been wanting to do that for a year. I've been wanting to make this blanket. Instead, I made big cakes, Karen Big Cakes, Toffee Brickle. I've showcased that on my channel. That's how long I've been waiting for this yarn. So I'm glad to have it in my hands. It gives me the browns and the taupes and all the things. I'm super excited about this. So buy one, get one half off. I stacked and I packed. Steals and deals, friends. Okay? That rhymed. Okay, so next I picked up some Moulin yarn. This is dark purple Moulin. It is new. There are several colorways in this pattern slash variety, and I love variegated yarns, friends. It's all the things to me. So I'm challenging myself first because I wanted to know what exactly were the colors wound up in the yarn here. And I found them. So in the dark purple moulin yarn, it is wrapped up with this. And I grabbed 3 skeins of it, and it is called, I had it in my brain just 2 seconds ago. This here is called Petunia, and it is a very, 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 very light shade of purple. Like, it's almost white, but it's got like a twinge of purple to it. So there is that. And the other strand running through it is amethyst, which I have tons of this in my house. I love this color. It's all the things. So the yardage is different from solids to the moulins. So the solids come to us at 285 yards. It's 4.5 ounces at 260 meters. It's 127.5 grams. It's a 4-weight yarn, and they recommend a 5mm crochet hook. It is machine washable and dryable, and it is all the things. 100% acrylic. I love that. Okay. The moulin, however, is 180 yards. It's 3 ounces, 165 meters at 85 grams. It's a medium 4-weight yarn, and they also recommend a 5mm crochet hook, and it is machine washable and dryable. Super nice. There is a third colorway wrapped up in there. It's called Grape, and they didn't have any in stock. So there's a third colorway there. See it? I went too close to the screen too fast. I'm sorry. But that light purple that you see twinging around in there, that is called Grape. The other one is, the dark purple is the amethyst, and the light color that looks like it's white, but it's not. It's actually this color right here. Sorry. Petunia. So there's that, friends. That was my buy. Buy one, get one half off. And that was fun. I loved doing this. Again, I didn't want to get any of the other colorways because it didn't speak to me. I don't want to buy all the colorways for the sake of buying them if I'm not going to use them or give them away. So I went with the purple. For obvious reasons. I mean, it's obvious. Anyway, friends, that was my yarn buy. Let me place you on a brief pause to clean up my mess right here, and I'll be right back. Okay, friends, so next I have some Happy Mail to share with you. Just 2. I know both of them. I was expecting both of them, so it's not a surprise, but I'm super happy and stoked that they are here in my house. So first, I want to go with this one. Excuse me. So this here comes to us from my friend Dawn. She's a friend of the channel. She's a friend of me and my mother's. And she's been nothing but kind and generous since I've met her. And she sent us some Happy Mail here. First, I do want to talk about all the stickers. I love the stickers. They're all over the box. So the side hustle is real. Brighten my day. You are, let me see. You are the heart of my business. Fragile, handle with love. All the things. They're all over the place. And I'm here for it. I love it. So, I do want to preface this by saying that this Happy Mail also is Happy Mail that belongs to my mother. So there are 2 Happy Mails in here. So I was made aware of that before the package came. And so this box here is my mother's Happy Mail. Isn't that beautiful? The box, it's gorgeous. So this is the plan. What we're going to do is I'm going to open the Happy Mail like I did the Happy Mail from Nancy. You guys are going to see all the things, and then I'm going to wrap it back up, and then I'm going to give it to her on Sunday. And she's going to open it up, and we're going to get first reactions and all the things on Sunday. So let's start with that. I'm going to have to make sure that this is wrapped back perfectly. Oh, this is gorgeous. Oh my God. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my stars and stripes. It's giving us all the things. And I know that this was handmade by Dawn. How do I know this? Because she signed it at the bottom. Isn't this beautiful? It's gorgeous. My mom is going to cry. She loves angels. She collects them. Dawn, thank you so much for that. She is going to be beside herself. Wow. So, I'm going to have to bring tissues for that one. So anyway, I'm tying it back up. It's tied up. It's all the things. I'm going to set that right there for right now. And the card is here. And I'm going to wait until Sunday to open this card. So we can do that together, me and Mom. Sorry, Matt. Moving you over. Okay. And can we talk about how nicely she packed this? She put peanuts in here and everything. These little foam peanuts, they're amazing. I love them. Next, we have some yarn for one. So I knew about this. I'm super excited to share this with you guys. So Dawn, she dyes yarn, and she does crafting, she does sculpting, what can't she do? She does everything. Anyway, I saw some yarn that she made, and I said, hey, your yarn is beautiful. So how much does that cost? And she was like, no. I'm gonna send you something. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna send it to you and all the things. And so I said, okay. And so here we are. So I knew the yarn was coming. Let's take a look at it. Oh, this is so nice. Oh my stars. It's so soft. What is this? Okay, 50% cotton, 50% bamboo, hand-dyed yarn, and the colorway is called Pink Free Zone. I love the name of the colorway, Pink Free Zone. Isn't that beautiful? That is gorgeous. The browns going into like the aqua and the purple. That is so nice. And look at the stitch marker. Isn't that amazing? I love that. So, it is 113 grams, 4 ounces. It's 235 yards at 257 meters. It's recommended to use a 4mm crochet hook. I love this. Yep, 100%. I'm on this. I'm going to be making something with this. 100%. Thank you so much, Dawn. Your abilities are amazing. I love this. Oh my goodness. And look at this one. So here's a second one, but look at that stitch marker. Amazing. And by the way, the label here says Dawn Aaron Loving, Hands Creations. Creations brought to life. And this label is everything. I mean, the watercolor, look at this. Let me move this out of the way. That label is stunning. I love that. Wow. So good. You're so talented, Dawn. Thank you so much for the Happy Mail. I'm going to do it justice. I'm going to put something together, and I'm going to show you guys all the things. Okay, so I'm going to keep the hanks outside of the box here. Oh, and there's a sachet. There's a sachet here. Let's look at it. Ooh, look at this. So, there's these stones, these little situations here. Some alien heads, and they have these little circle things. Forgive me, I don't know what these are, but I am assuming that I can feed my cotton yarn through those. My Stenley cakes, maybe that's what these are? Because I don't have the bead to put in there. Maybe? I don't know. Forgive my ignorance, guys. I don't know what these are, but you know what? I'm going to reach out to her and I'm going to ask her what they are because I love them. And then the other one here is Frankenstein. See the hook situation? I love that. Anyway, so there's that sachet. Love it. Thank you so much, Dawn. I'm actually going to keep these for me. I'm going to put this and this back in the box, and I'm going to seal it back up, and Ma will never know the difference. So we're going to do that, and it's going to be all the things. She's going to love it. I know she will. She's going to love it. Okay, so there's that. Next, this Happy Mail box comes to me from Jen. So Jen is a friend of mine. She's a friend of the channel. She moderates my lives. She moderates my social media accounts. She's a huge help. As my channel grows, so does my social media accounts. And so she's helping me out with all the things. So we decided to do a yarn swap. And we discussed this yarn swap. And in that conversation, we laid out a challenge to use the yarns, use them up in a way and challenge yourself. Create something with the yarns. So I went ahead and cracked the box open because I was just so excited I couldn't wait, but I can't wait to share this with you guys. So, so let me show you the box. Box full of goodies. We shopped our Yarnscape, friends. Like, I sent her a box. I went through all of my yarn, and I stuffed it in a box, and she went through her yarn. She stuffed it in a box, and now we have to make something with the yarns we send each other. So, here goes nothing. So first we have some Pioneer Woman. I've been itching to get my hands on this at Walmart, but I was waiting for it to go on clearance. It hasn't gone on clearance yet, not here in Delaware, but I've heard that it went on clearance elsewhere, so I can't wait for that to happen here. In any case, it is a medium 4-weight yarn, which is nice. It is, let's see, 312 yards, 5.3 ounces. And then as far as metrics, it's 285 meters and 150 grams. They recommend a 5mm crochet hook for this. So there is that. Next we have I Love This Yarn from Hobby Lobby. I just spoke about it. I love the squishiness of the situation, but she sent me some pink. It's like it's not white. It's actually like a very, very light pink yarn. And then it's got all these speckles, which is nice. And this gives me the idea of a spin the wheel for a beanie. I might use that yarn on one of them. Who knows? Next, we have some Roll With It tweed in the colorway Neon, which is nice. And I just spoke about this in one of my recent videos where I opened up Happy Meal from Red Heart. And I got 12 cakes. Now I have another one. And I've already started a project with it. I'm working, I started a project with this. I believe it is a C2C. And yeah, nice to have an extra. Sorry, Matt, we're in your way. Next, we have Sweet Roll from Premier. And the colorway here is called Melon Pop. Super nice, super squishy. I wouldn't expect anything less from Premier. It's 100% acrylic. Love that. It's 245 yards, 224 meters. It's 5 ounces at 140 grams. Love that. Machine washable and dryable, friends. I don't have any plans for this as of yet, but who knows? Stay tuned. Okay, friends, look at this skein. Okay. first of all, I need to tell you guys, I love vintage yarns. Okay, I have a whip that I've been working on now for 6 months. I'm collecting all of the discontinued vintage variegated yarns, and I'm making motifs out of them, and I'm connecting them. Specifically, vintage variegated yarns like this. Ones that you don't see, ones that have been gone from years past. So I scour eBay, I search Marketplace, I specifically look for colorways that I've never seen before, I check to make sure that they're vintage, and I obtain them and I make motifs and I add it to my project. So this is definitely going with that, for sure. The colorway is Fiesta, right? Yes, Fiesta. I do my homework. I look at the colorways. There are some that still surprise me, like, what? I haven't seen that before. But I've been looking for this stuff for so long that, like, I'm almost aware of, like, what I'm looking for. It's so crazy. Next, we have Red Heart with Love. Now, I love this. I'm telling you, the way that this feels, I wish all Red Heart yarn felt like this. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Red Heart yarn, okay? With the rough stuff. I like it because a good wash cycle softens it up. But this, my friends, I'm here for this. Okay, first of all, let's talk about the colorway. We have leaf green, we have magenta, we have pumpkin, we have aqua. All the colors, okay? The colorway name is Fruit Punch. I mean, come on. I love this. They suggest a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook with this. It's all the things, friends. I love this. I need about 20 more of these. Ugh, this is so good. It is 4.5 ounces at 127 grams. It's 180 yards at 164 meters. Red Heart with Love, Fruit Punch. Machine washable and dryable. Wow. Yep. I'm going to be hunting for this. Please don't, if you find it, please don't buy it before me. Just saying. I am in love with this. Very rarely am I, like, infatuated with yarn like this. But I am in love with this. I love this. Okay, stop one. Okay. Next, we have Red Heart Basic Stitch, anti-pilling. And this colorway is called Buffalo Hill. Love that. I love the black, the gray, the red, the white. It's all the things. This would make a great hat. It would make a great scarf combo. This would make a great sweater. With the right stitch, of course. But this is 3 ounces at 85 grams. It's 153 yards at 140 meters. It's a 4-weight yarn, and they suggest a 5 millimeter crochet hook. It's machine washable and dryable. It's all the things. And here is Premier Everyday Anti-Pilling. Super nice. It's leaking a little bit, but that's okay. I'm going to put it on the ball winder. It's going to be great. 203 yards at 186 meters. It's 4 ounces at 113 grams. It's a medium 4-weight yarn, and they suggest a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook. It is 100% acrylic. I think I just said that, but I'm going to say it again. Machine wash and tumble dry. Machine washable and dryable, which is fun, and it's very squishy, and the colorway is really red. It is really red. We love a good red. Love that. Next, there is this combo. It came together like this. So I am thinking that the intention here was to run these two together. This is 100% wool, and it feels it. It's, yep, it's got that going on for it. But that's okay because I like that kind of stuff. This yarn comes from Denmark. It is called Connie, 100% wool. It is 100 grams at 400 meters. So that is nice. They are recommending a number 3 knitting needle, which means a 4 crochet hook. And this, my friends, is a fine weight. Oh yeah. This is total. Oh, This has got to be cashmere. 50% cashmere, 40% fine wool, 10% Angora. It's 365 meters at 50 grams. They recommend a 2.25 knitting needle, which means a 3.5 crochet hook, like a 3. Yeah, a 3. But I would run these together and just use a 4.5 or 4 millimeter, 4 millimeter crochet hook. Super cool. Thank you so much, Jen. And Swan Lake. So soft. Let me get this in here. Okay, so she left some goodies in the bag as well. I'll play with that in a minute. So, Yankee Candle. That smells so good. It's called Snow Globe Wonderland. Let's see. So nice. And next we have Spam. 3 pairs of men's crew socks. Look at those socks. Love that for me. Yep. This is right up my alley. I have tons of socks like that. I collect those. So that is nice. You're learning something else about me. So cool. Okay, next is Lotion Bar Maple Butter. Okay. And this is the Cocoa Bee. Oh, that smells so good. If cocoa butter and maple syrup were a scent. So good. And next here we have, this is a pocket journal. Love that. And next we have Just One More Row sticker. Love that. I'm probably going to put this in my shoebox, to be honest, Jen, because when I get stuff like this, I hate using it. I always remember this person got me this, and yeah, they're like mementos to me. Next, we have Pineapple Grove Soak, which is nice. I don't know what this is, but I will educate myself. Clean all the laundry you love with this rinse-free, environmentally friendly formulation. It's perfect for washing your laciest lingerie, softest sweaters, swimwear, handmade quilts, even baby clothes. So I'm assuming that this would work up perfectly with something that I create with these yarns, which is great. Love that. Okay. So last but not least, she left a letter. Okay. So let's see here. She writes, 1, thank you so much for doing this swap with me. It was fun to go shopping in my yarn stash for you. The 2 rubber banded together, I thought you could work together. The hank is from Temu, and the other one is from a thrift store. I know you like the rougher yarns, which is true, I do. Many people don't, but I do. I love that rough yarn. I tried not to include too much pink yarn. After all, I do have quite a lot, LOL. She does. We've spoken about that. The vintage red heart was too awesome not to include. See, she knows me well. Love that. Love that about her. She watches and listens and all the things. The other non-yarn goodies were just for fun. I hope you like and can use it all. Much love, Jennifer. P.S. on back. P.S. If you can't use or don't like any of the extras, feel free to include them in your future giveaways. Well, listen, thank you so much. You've outdone yourself. I love this. Listen, I had this, and this took the cake for me. And this, and this. Look at me, I'm grabbing all the yarns. I gotta put it down. You did good, Jen. Thank you so much. I mean, I have some challenges here, so I will definitely do that. So yeah, that is it, my friends. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. And if you made it this far into the video, subscribe to my channel already. I mean, if you haven't, of course. I definitely would like to have any and all the people. So thank you so much for watching. Until the next one, guys, take care. Bye-bye.